What I have here is an Elgin BW Raymond grade 571 that I'm going to take apart because there's a little trick to it that's not like your other pocket watches. So I'm gonna first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the hands on top of each other so I can pull them off. This being a lever set, pull out the lever, always go clockwise, line up the hands. Where's my piece of mylar to keep the dial from getting scratched up? So let's pull off these hands. Oh, that was tight. And now I move to the second hand. Well, that one came off easier. So hands are removed. Hooray. Push the lever in. Now we can go back to the other side. I'll screw this on because I had a problem last time. Because this is not the first time I'm doing this video. So I unscrewed the back. And these grade 571 are similar in appearance as a trick. Most watches, the stem and crown, whatever, held in there, attached to the case by some sleeve thing they call it. But in this watch, it's like a wristwatch where the stem is attached to the movement. So before you can take the movement out, you have to take the stem out, and there's a little screw right here. And usually when I see a screw here like this, a little one compared to the other ones, I know I got to take the stem out. So I'm going to try two full turns. Usually it's 1.5, but last time I took 2. So that's a half, that's 1, that's another half, and that's 2. 2 turns on the little screw, and let's see. There it goes. Stem and crown come right out, and you can see there's a groove on there. I don't know if you can see that. Who knows? There's a groove there where you can see where it locks in. And screw this out too many times, things fall off on the other side, and then you got to put it back together. So I wouldn't do that. In fact, I'm going to put it back in for now, just in case. Okay, now I can take the case screws out, because I know the movement will drop out. So there's one screw. And I tweezer it. Throw it in the container. Here's the other screw. I'm going to keep on looking up at the viewfinder to make sure I'm still being videoed. The other screw. Okay, so now the movement will drop out. So I have to go back and take off the bezel again. And I'm going to keep the bezel up against, and ta-da, the movement just comes right out. So, next thing on the agenda, let me get the tools out of the way that I'm done using. Let's see, so there's your 571. I don't know if it ever came with the dust shield, but it doesn't have one now. So there's the 571 main spring barrel there. So next thing I'm going to do is going to take out the take off the dial with the screws here. There's usually 3. So I'm going to loosen them up. And of course I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I think I got that one. That one's loose. Oh, I'm pushing against the lever, that's why. And there's number 2. Sometimes you gotta watch and, you know, they don't have these screws in there because someone forgot to put them in or they came out. Who the heck knows? And where's the third one? There's the third one. They call them the dial feet the screws press up against. So I loosened them enough. Hopefully the dial will come off. Let's see if there's a place where I can pry it. Of course, I'm going to pry it where the lever is. Let me try over there. Plenty of room over here. So if I stick my little screwdriver, the dial comes off. There you go, single sunk dial. You can tell from the back, you can tell from the front, and they're the three dial feet. Let me put this aside. So there is your movement without the dial. And there's the lever. Let's see if we pull the lever. We really can't see much going on. They got it all covered. And you have the hour wheel. I'll put that there. And cannon pinion I'm going to take off now. There's a tool, but I always just pull it off. Most of the time it comes easy. So there you go. Well, you can see all the jewels. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, there's 3 cap jewels. Anyway, okay, so now I have to put it in the movement holder. And I have to, should open this up more. Okay, now let's take the movement apart. I'm going to loosen up the hairspring stud. Because I don't like to let my hairspring dangle. That to me is a no-no. Let's see, okay, it's loose. Okay, so now let's take off some plates. Well, I gotta take off the big wheel here first. Oh, that's a ratchet wheel or something? I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, that one comes off. Whoops. If I just scratched it. Damn it. Oops. Okay, where's another container for parts? So I take that off. Mainspring is wound down. I never take a watch apart with the mainspring fully wound up because some nasty stuff could happen. There's a little tension left there because it's not 100%, but let's see, this one doesn't want to... Oh, there it goes. That was the last of the tension. Yeah, you don't pry against the plates because they're nickel and soft and you put a dent in them, so there's this wheel. Put that in there. I'm going to leave this one on for now. I don't have to take that off. Okay, now we do some plates. Let me take off the big... Oops, that's the wrong screwdriver. The big plate. One screw... and the second screw. Well, let me move the movement. Well, I think I should rotate it. Oh yeah. Some of these are tight. This one should be loose. Well, it should be easy to come out on this movement. Okay, I can take out that screw. Oh, that one fell out. Okay, now I take the plate. They have pry. I don't know if you can see here, there's a pry point here. And over on this side. You have to just stick the screwdriver in there and wiggle it a bit. And it's a little tricky because of this one screw here that's for the stem. Doesn't come off. So there's one plate. BW Raymond. Let me put that aside. Now you can see the mainspring barrel. Next I'm going to take off the next plate. Yay, that one comes off. Okay. I'm going to move it again because it pivots when I push down. I wonder if maybe I should have zoomed in for this part. Oh well, live and learn. Still not too late to zoom. What if I zoom? Nah, screw it. Okay, and then we get another container. I have 4 containers. There's another container. 1 screw, 2nd screw, and again there's pry points. So 1 and 2, stick it in there, wiggle it around a little bit. That comes off. There's the other one, 2nd plate. Maybe they have names. Okay, now we're going to take off the balance cock. I loosened that, the hairspring. It's going to want to pivot again. I'm going to hold down on this end. Okay. And that one's coming off easy too. So I got this one off. Where am I going to put this? I'll put that over there. And again, there's a pry slot. Stick it in there, move it around. Now I want to leave the balance there for effect. I didn't take out my tool. Let's see, how am I going to do this? The camera's in the way. Oh, this thing fell back down again. I'm going to push it out. Wow, that sucker doesn't want to... Wow, something happened. Damn it. Why doesn't it want to come out? Ah, screw it then. Screw the effect. I'll just have to lift everything out then. Usually it lifts out. In this case it didn't. So anyway, there you can see all the wheels, just about. Oh, I can take off this one too. I'm going to take off for the pallet. What the screwdriver is... Okay, good, it fits. This is for the pallet fork. Let me take out that screw. And again, there's a pry slot. And of course it doesn't want to go easily. I wonder why. Let me rotate this. Of course it doesn't want to go easy when I'm making a video. Man, I guess those pins are tight. The Dow guide pins. Oh well. And that, so, okay, that's the effect I was looking for. So you can see mainspring barrel, center wheel, 3rd wheel, 4th wheel, escape wheel, pallet fork. I don't know if you could see all that. Let me zoom in again. See all the train movement. So now I just pull this stuff out one by one. Well, I think this one comes off easiest. And that's one down. Second one. I really should take the center wheel out first. Yeah. That one's got the funky gear on top. And the mainspring barrel. And the last pallet fork. And this stuff, I'll have to take that out for winding and setting. So there it is. Empty plate. And a bunch of parts back there. I'm going to keep this under 15 minutes, so that's about it.